A luxury home buyer tried to catfish me on TikTok. I'm going to walk you through the real messages that they sent me and the red flags that I tried to ignore, and a checklist that you can use to make sure that you're not taken in by the same scam. I'm Craig Brown, a real estate consultant in California. Most of my business is real people and real referrals. More and more, scammers are sliding into my text and DMs, and they are acting like they are serious buyers or serious sellers. All right, so here is the text that we started the conversation. They found me on TikTok. What they claimed was that they were a luxury buyer with a big budget and they needed help. So initially, this felt legit because we were having a conversation and we were connecting on a few levels, like, oh, we live in the same state. He lived somewhere that I used to live. And so there was a little bit of familiarity there. So I was starting to let my guard down just a little. This time I kind of wanted to give it a chance just in case, you never know. But yes, you do know. You need to listen to your instincts and listen to that red flag bell going off in your head. He was a little flirtatious at the beginning to get me to lower my guard. Then he started telling me what he does. He said that he was a CPA in this really large firm in West Hollywood. And that should have been one of my first red flags. Once he found out that I sell real estate, he started asking me, the value of real estate in California. And he started to tell me that he owned a house in West Hollywood. He bought it for a certain amount of dollars, and he feels like it's gone up in value to a certain amount of dollars. It was a kind of a typical conversation at that time. Sometimes I have conversations like that with random people. Next up, he told me that he was thinking about buying a home by the sea, and that was red flag number two. Typically, you say, I want to buy a house on the beach, or I want to buy a house on the ocean, not I want to buy a house by the sea. Then he went in to discuss, he shared the information about how much he paid for the house and how much he thought it was worth. And so I thought, okay, the red flags were starting to add up in my mind. I just could not ignore them anymore. So I went in for a second shot and said, hey, this all sounds great. I would love to, chat about this more. Let's hop on Zoom so we can have a proper conversation. The very next message was that, oh yeah, let me give you my WhatsApps and then we can just share more information. That's always been my go-to end of conversation. Anytime somebody wants to hop off of normal channels of communication, like text messages or messaging on big, large social platforms where they have safety measures, if they want to move you into WhatsApp, they have the ability to suck so much more information out of you. So at that point, I blocked him on TikTok, and I just stopped the conversation. And of course, I was a little pissed. So what are the scammers after? They're after your data, your money, and your access. Look for the pattern. Pattern number one, fake urgency. Need to move fast. Can we talk right now? I'm in a hurry. Pattern number two, platform switching. Let's move to WhatsApp, Telegram, Signal, something like that. Pattern number three, vague specifics. They say they have big budget, no real numbers. They don't discuss the neighborhood or the timeline. Pattern number four, boundary testing. Asking for info or actions that normal buyers don't ask. Protection checklist. Okay, so for agents, professionals in the real estate industry, never click on unknown links from new leads. Obviously, don't share personal data or logins ever. And verify with a quick video chat just to make sure that they are who they say they are. For homeowners and buyers, never move conversations about money to unofficial channels. Never send money or documents or gift cards just because you received a text and they're pressuring you. Look up the person and business independently, not through their link. So if it's about big money or big decisions and the conversation starts in a random text or DM, slow down and verify them through a second channel. Okay, so here's some reassurance. You're not stupid for falling for these. It's just that these people are professionals at lying. If you've ever gotten a sketchy text or DM, drop it in the comments. It'd be great to kind of discuss that, and we can all share the information together. Okay, so if you made it this far, thank you so much for hanging in there. I hope you learned something from this story, and please subscribe for more content like this.